Welcome to Casebook's instructional video monthly client contact Form ID 64. Two primary topics: where does data come from and sequence of data entry. There are two types of data in the system. It is displayed data or user input data. Displayed data is auto-populated. This is data that's used throughout the system. Then there's user input data. This is data unique to a single form instance. An example of displayed data is right here. This is data that you cannot change in the form. User input data would be an example of this drop-down list right here, where you can make a selection. That is the basic types of data: display data or user input data. This form has something unique about it. As with our tracking forms, this form also has required fields on it. Required fields are highlighted in yellow. They are required not because the state requires them, which in fact they do. They are required on a technical side. You cannot save an instance of this form unless these fields have been filled in. Let me show you a quick example. If we attempt to save this form, we get an error. And it says, "You have errors on this instance. Please resolve so Casebook can save your entries." Once again, we have made this an interactive, usable interface. You can click on Date of Contact, and we're going to take you there in the form and put your cursor so that you can input the data. You can click on the next one. We will take you there and show you this lovely little sad face so you can make your selection. Once all those are completed, then you would be able to in fact save your form. So let's talk about the data sources. Where does this data come from? Under your basic information section, this demographic information comes from the face sheet. If your face sheet is complete and accurate, when you open this form for the first time, it will be as well. When you look at this foster home assignment, this is system generated. If you've got this client placed in the proper home, we will show you that home address information on the form. We scroll down a little further, but we don't have to scroll because we have got table of contents that we can use for navigation. We look at our medical dental, TB test. As you've seen before on other forms, these come from the compliance checklist. This is client-centric, so it comes from the client compliance checklist. Your other current exams from your compliance checklist. Your upcoming exams from your compliance checklist. You can see how that is a key element to our system and how we can show you data in the right form so you don't have to go hunting for that information. We scroll down to the next section, we will see medications. Your medications come from your medication interface, which is over here in your left navigation. We will probably be covering that in a separate video. We go down to the family subsection under siblings, and let's see if we can find that with our table of contents. That's probably under family. Siblings. Here's a list of the siblings. These are set up through a separate interface under the agency tab, admin subsection, and we will probably cover that in a separate video. But if the client is attached to a sibling group, we will show you the names of all of the siblings in this grid. The next thing is the most current sibling kin visit form. If these siblings are placed apart, there are regulations about having visits. We will show you the most recent forms so that you can review to know whether these visits happened or not. That is a short course on where what these different fields are and where the data comes from. So let's talk about data entry sequence. If you will complete your face sheet first, once again, it is the origin of all master fields. If your face sheet is true and correct, when you open this form, all data pulled from the face sheet will also be correct. Secondly, client placements. These are our placement forms under the tracking category. Provided you have the child placed in the correct home, we can show you the correct data. 3. The client compliance checklist. Very powerful form, designed to be a single entry form where you constantly go back and update it with most current information. If your compliance checklist is up to date, we will be able to show you the up-to-date information in this monthly contact form. Number 4, a completed service plan. The completed service plan, if you saw the video, the goals that you establish in your most recent service plan are displayed on your monthly client contact form, but it is from your most current service plan only. Number 5, current medications have been entered. This is the medication interface that we will show in a separate video. You have created and attached to the appropriate sibling group, if applicable. Number 7, your sibling kin visit forms have been completed, if applicable. You complete all these steps, and then you are ready to start your monthly client contact form. And that is a brief overview and brief summary of the monthly client contact form. Thank you.